I have been completely dead wrong about something I've been saying for years now. Tom Cruise has never finished OT7. I have been saying that Tom Cruise is an OT8 for I don't even know how many years. And the reason I've been saying that is because absence of any other contradictory evidence, the only possible conclusion any sane and rational person could make, even without evidence, is that Tom Cruise, being described by David Miscavige as the most dedicated Scientologist he has ever known, and Tom Cruise having publicly finished OT6 well over 10 years ago. Like when Tom Cruise finished OT6, he went up on stage at a special flag graduation and he was given his certificate and his plaque and his flowers and he gave a whole speech. And this was honestly back sort of around the War of the World era. That was 20 years ago. And please, guys, those of you who have more clear information or the ability to Google it right now, fact check me. How long ago did Tom Cruise finish OT6? But it was at least 10 years ago, and it feels like it's closer to 20 years ago. Well, guys, OT6 is just a course that you do that teaches you how to audit OT7. And OT7 can be finished these days generally anywhere between 2 to 6 years. And an active, dedicated, committed Scientologist, when you're on OT7, you audit yourself 6 times a day, every single day, from the day you start the level. They call OT7 the level because it's the longest level in Scientology. From the day you start OT7 to the day you finish OT7, you're supposed to audit every single day, every day until you finish. And when you finish OT7, you do have to jump through some hoops to be approved, to be eligible for OT8. But the more hoops you have to jump through, the number of hoops you have to jump through is related to how dedicated and committed of a Scientologist you are. If you've been lax, if you've been slacking, if you've been out ethics, if you have not been active in your org, if you've not been contributing, if you've not been on the OT committee, all this stuff, you're going to have to jump through more hoops. But if you're Tom Cruise, the super Scientologist, it should be automatic. You finished OT7, get on your plane, fly to the ship, do OT8. OT8 takes days to a couple weeks. Not only has Tom Cruise not finished OT8, but just like his best friend and cult leader, David Miscavige, Tom Cruise has never finished OT7. Now, if I was a Scientologist who for the last 20 years have been being told that we could all only even hope to be as dedicated of a Scientologist as Tom Cruise, and I found out that this son of a bitch in the last 20 years hasn't even finished OT7, not because he's been on it for 20 years, but because he doesn't even work on it, I would be livid. It's unbelievable. Tom Cruise has never finished OT7. And you might go, well, how would anybody know that? Because anybody who has access to PC folders have a special color-coded tape system on them to indicate the current case level of that Scientologist. I believe it was anything from OT1 to OT3 is one yellow stripe of tape. Okay, if you're below the state of clear, you have no tape on your folder. If you're clear, you have a green piece of tape on your folder. Anything from OT1 to 3, it's a yellow piece of tape on your folder. OT4 is yellow and blue tape. OT5 is yellow and red. OT6 and 7 are really the same thing. And it's more like, it's like yellow and, oh, I'm going to get it wrong. Yellow and like a purple, kind of a purple color. And then OT8 is yellow and blue. So anyone who sees Tom Cruise's folders, not looks in them, but sees them, the tape on the folder will indicate the current case level. And also the Flag Advanced org, right? On the Flag land base, there's multiple buildings. There's buildings dedicated to the lower level services. There's a building dedicated to the higher level confidential service. The advanced org here is called the Sandcastle. And if you work or have anything to do with the Sandcastle, it is simply not a state secret to see Tom Cruise's folders. And also, if you are on the delivery lines of the people who deliver OT7, people are going to know exactly where Tom Cruise is at. Like David Miscavige is not the only one in Scientology who's going to be perfectly aware of Tom Cruise's status on OT7. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, there you go. Breaking news, guys. I was wrong. Tom Cruise isn't OT8, and he's not even OT7.
Okay, if you want to see my rock and roll songs, click right on this guitar. And if you want to see a different one of my videos, then you could click right inside here. If you have subscribed or not, subscribe right here. Bye.